have here 70, actually, it's 140 topics, but 70 from two chatbots that I used from my website, the 4friends.online.com. And I'm going to discuss probably 10 of them today. I took a break yesterday, uh, ate with my parents, just took it easy. I had a rough time actually yesterday, but that was probably another reason why I couldn't make a video. But I'm still trying to make videos every day, so let's go. What is the bot going to recommend me? So, what's your favorite hobby and why do you enjoy it? Uh, I guess I enjoy watching science videos. Um, but I can't really do that right now. It's very sad. I can't really do it right now. But that's one of the hobbies. Oh, I know. I like talking to people on TikTok. Darn, you're not supposed to say the website of another site, but I like talking to people on social media. Seeing their reaction. Uh, I guess I want recognition with it. I kind of feel like I'm part of something, and I usually choose channels that are smaller to talk with, or the ones that I get the most feedback from the TikToker. Um, so I don't like being like in a huge crowd where I have less impact. So I try to go for the smaller channels. Okay, so the next question is: have you ever tried a new sport or activity? Yeah, I'm trying driving drones now. Uh, I'm gonna keep amping it up. The drones are only gonna get better, but I thought I'd get something simple like this one right here, and that one needs to be recharged. Um, yeah, okay, so let's go with number three. What's the best book you've read recently? It's The Power of Positive Thinking. I still complain too much. I'm trying to fix that. The complaining, I used to think you had to live to complain, or because you're working on objects all the time, you need to be able to tell what the problem is. So you need to be very cognizant of the problem. But the thing is, when it comes to complaining about people, you really don't need to complain about people. You can just complain about objects, and the objects won't get offended. That's the main difference. So that's why it's not worthwhile to complain about people all the time. They can tell that you have issues with them, and it just causes like problems in your life. At least that's how it's been with me. Okay, let's see. Uh, Four. Do you have a favorite type of music? Yeah, I'm listening to Fox. Uh, Let me see here. And these are some really good questions. Space Rock Armada, a tribute to Star Fox 1993. Uh, yeah, like I'm listening to it and I'm like, man, this is pretty awesome. Let me, but I'm not working on that. I'm not working on anything related to Star Fox, but it still motivates me to work. So let's see here. What kind of movies are what kind of movies or TV shows are you into? I like watching H3H3. Although I've just been talking to people instead. I've been wanting more interaction than anything else. Uh, but the show kind of does it. It's really hard because these platforms are very addictive, and if you can be interacting with people all the time and not make closer friends, which are actually more important. Not always, but like I think for me, I need close friends that are locally close and that are emotionally and bondage wise close. Uh, so what's that have to do with the kinds of movies you show? Oh yeah, the TV shows I like HDTV, home. I forgot what it's called. What the G stands for, homegrown TV. They always are fixing houses. I also like History Channel. For the food that built America. Other things like that. Toys that built America. I like the Smithsonian channel when they talk about buildings. Also the drones. Not the drones, but like they fly across each state and they show parts of the state. So dude, I feel like there's like so many good channels out there that I just don't know about, and I need to stop watching local news because I get a feeling I'm not gaining anything out of the local news. It's just telling me like a ton of like bogus stuff that I can't do anything with. Occasionally, it'll tell you about like some events that's going on, but you could just look up on online what time events are, and uh, yeah, I don't know. It just gives me like a false sense of camaraderie, and it's kind of weird because I'm like, oh, local. Okay, I'm talking to someone locally, and my head is just being hijacked, uh, to believe that it's actually a good thing. Fortunately, someone has pointed it out to me. Although I was pretty reluctant, I still watch it sometimes, but I need to stop. I also like America's Got Talent. Like that's a pretty good show. Uh, yeah, it's pretty nice. Wow, these are good questions. What's your favorite travel destination and why? Okay, I don't know if it is, but I think it could. Okay, I like Dallas a lot, but honestly, I want to go to Portugal. I keep seeing videos about it. I was watching it for a while, and well, not really. I was watching videos for a while, not recently, but I just really want to go there. I want to go to Europe. I want to go to Korea, Japan, China, especially China, like Beijing. But I want to go to a city that's clean. That's not doesn't have like a lot of smog in it. And I have it on my list to learn Mandarin next. So you're not gonna the language I'm learning right now is so controversial. Like it's super controversial. Like people be like, "What the fuck are you doing, you nut job?" But I'm just watching. I'm continuing to learn that language because I started it already, and there's a lot of powerful people who know that language, and I know a lot about their culture. So it's just I'm like, let me just finish it. I'm not gonna go. I don't know how. It's hard because the language doesn't have like a lot of translation tools online. Like for some reason, the company that does translation for them doesn't let Google, not even Google translate into this language. So I might not even be able to get access to like free tools on learning it. And this language isn't common enough for it to be popular. But I think Mandarin will be easier. It's much more popular. But then there's like two Mandarins. Like there's Cantonese, and then I think there's Mandarin, and there's just like a couple languages, and so I'll have to see what I can do about that. Uh, okay, so Germany's definitely a spot I want to visit. I wish I could talk to that guy who worked at Bosch. He was saying how there's like a ton of clubs in Germany and stuff like that, and you can have a lot of fun. And I don't think it's just bouncing that like doom 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 club. It's also like tennis, uh, table tennis clubs, sports clubs, all kinds of stuff like that. So I don't know how true it is. I like to see it. Uh, okay, 8 minutes. Okay, these really don't last that long. Have you ever had a dream vacation? Yeah, I went to L.A. and I was with two friends of mine from college. Uh, it was so fun, man. It felt like I was with cousins or brothers or something. And then I actually felt kind of weird coming back. I was like, man, I feel lonely, man. Uh, it just felt nice, and we visited around and stuff like that. I still feel like we should have. I kind of wish I talked more with the locals. Like, especially with the attitude I have now, I'd be more willing to talk. But uh, I'm more likely to talk now. I feel like than back then. But I still don't know if I would have talked. So yeah. Let's see here. What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done? Uh, I saw a rocket launch from Cape Canaveral. It was pretty amazing. It was like this. I interned at NASA, and like the third day I was there was like a rocket launch at night. The rocket felt like it just felt like a giant firecracker. I was like, what in the world? Like this thing could just this thing. I felt like the thing could just blow up at any minute, and like everything just go haywire. And I was like, this is crazy. And it lit the atmosphere as if it was like a sun rising. It was like a new dawn. It was. pretty much dark before it launched. It felt like it was just like the sun rising, except it wasn't like powerful enough to make the whole atmosphere blue. So it was kind of interesting. It's almost like our planet had like another a star in its system that was farther away. Okay, so what's on your bucket list for travel destinations? Okay, this is Portugal. I already said it. Uh, uh, Portugal. I don't know if I want to do South Africa. Um, I would actually like to go to like Nigeria and Ethiopia with my friend to see how it's actually like. Uh, but I'm just afraid I'm afraid I might not live. Like I might not survive living down there, man. You have to be kind of tough. That's what he said. He said you had to be tough and smart to like survive there. And I'm smart in other ways, but street smarts. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to go there, especially looking lighter skinned. You'd be like, oh, this guy's a newbie sucker. We'll screw him over. So I need to study like the stuff there, but uh, yeah, I don't want to go to Russia. Like I even though I learned Russian, some Russian, I hear there's like a lot of racists there and neo Nazis, and I'm like, man, I don't want to deal with that discrimination, man. I already deal with enough of it here in South Carolina. Like I have to go to a big city for there's open minded people, for there not to be that much discrimination. But uh, in the smaller cities, I feel like there's more discrimination. I really can't tell, but like I just assume like I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Uh, so let's go. Do you have a? This is the last question. Do you have for today? Do you have a favorite type of cuisine from around the world? Okay. Uh, the Portuguese pizza from Portugal. It's called the Portuguesa. Uh, it's really good. It's really good. It's probably the best pizza I've ever had. Uh, I would definitely recommend that pizza's really good. I definitely recommend myself eating it. Um, so yeah, I mean that was like all of that. It seems that 10 questions occupies 12 minutes. So I'm actually gonna jot down where I'm at. I'm at 11, and then there's like 140 questions. There's gonna be this other one's just gonna be more questions. So whatever. From the second bot. I'll use the free version of my app, of my website. It's not quite an app. Uh, Although I will say, the website doesn't work, always because there's just something weird. I don't know what's going on. There's some bug. It doesn't work all the time. I pretty much need to fix it. I need to make it reset every like 10 minutes or every day. And there's a way to do it on Ubuntu, but it hasn't been working when I tried it. I might try it again. Uh, yeah. So I don't know if you think you can fix it. Let me know, and then I can try to give you. I can give you like the part of the code that works. Like it'll be like a form of the code, but uh it'll be the code that works, and then you can like play around with it and see if you can get it working. I might give you some money too. I don't know how much, but I might give you money. So it's a deal. Uh, yeah. Okay. Cool. This is pretty neat. I feel so satisfied, man. These bots are way too friendly, man. You gotta watch out. You don't get addicted to them, and you don't isolate yourself from other people. I only use my bot. Uh, so yeah, and it's kind of cool because like the text is purple. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that good.